Welcome to a Minecraft playthrough where I see how many days in a row I can play the game. So consider leaving a like on the video and let's see what we get up to today. It is another beautiful day here on Forevercraft, and as you can see, we are going to start this episode off by the Lakeside area, and we are going to be doing a couple of different projects around the lagoon, along with back over in this direction near our new storage base. And while we do that, I want to talk a bit about the secret to enjoying Minecraft, in my personal opinion. Now, before we get into that, I do want to share a bit of the new things that I ended up getting to do yesterday. I was sick yesterday, and we still got our video out, so we're officially still on the streak, but I did want to mention that we have done a lot. I played a lot of Minecraft yesterday and had a lot of fun doing it too. So the first thing that I want to bring your attention to is the fact that we have these candles right here, and we also have these green glass panes. And the idea is that these are cattails around the area, and you can see that we have them all over the lake, and I think that they look so good. This is something that Cobb ended up helping me out with, and I did go and get some diamonds to repay him yesterday for it too, off camera. So we are paid off, but I just love how this looks. I do have to admit it. And if we head inside to the lake too, if we head under the water, you'll notice that if we start to make our way around, hopefully at least, I did end up putting a couple of fish. Yeah, we can see them right here. I did put a couple of fish down from the ocean nearby into the lake so that we have that extra bit of life, and I just love how everything is really looking together. So when it comes down to the secret, in my personal opinion, towards enjoying Minecraft and being able to have fun with it long term, is something that we have heard many times before, and the idea is to actually take breaks. Now, it's kind of funny because I am someone that is playing Minecraft every single day, so you might be like, Slip, what do you mean take breaks? You're not taking any breaks. You're playing Minecraft every single day, but I do have some nuance to the conversation when it comes down to it, and I did also want to mention very quickly a couple of other things. We have Marnie right here. Well, I'll leave her because we're going to do a bit of work doing some path building around here, but I also ended up taking some time off camera yesterday to make this pathway design, and you may also notice that we have a couple of trapdoors right here too. And the reason that I ended up doing that was because if we flip them open, you'll notice that we have a bubble elevator, and we also now have a chute, I would say, that we can drop all the way down here. And you'll notice that I have been doing a bit of branch mining around the area too. We have tons of our deep slate right here too, which I actually might have to grab a bit of because I think I'll need some in the future for an upcoming build. And then I did a whole ton of terraforming, lots and lots. You can see that if we go into our map right here, we've been doing a good amount. And again, I was able to get all of the diamonds that I wanted to for Cobb, and so we now have an official easy way to get down to branch mining level. So that is what it's all about, and I'm happy that we ended up doing it. So anyway, when it comes down to taking breaks in Minecraft, hopefully you haven't clicked away because you're like, yeah, I've heard this one a million different times. Well, for me, I have a very busy day today. You know, I was sick yesterday, so we had a substitute teacher at school, and we do have an after-work event that I have to go to. And so it's definitely, a full work day, and I'm actually really excited for it because yesterday, since I was sick, I got to do so much playing Minecraft, and I had a lot of fun doing it. But I was in bed last night, and I was kind of getting ready for the workday. And if you do know, if you're, a kid and you have a summer where you don't have to do as much, well, as a teacher, you don't have to do as much during the summer. I get paid, and I don't have to necessarily work any extra jobs if I don't want to, which is a very thankful thing for me to say based on my own financial situation. And I do still work pretty much 24/7 during the school year, and you guys know that I work 3 jobs when it comes down to it. So I do push it, but I do try to enjoy my summers. However, since I have the summer off, I have way more time, I would say, than most people to just play Minecraft. And what I realize, even on the days where I'm sick, like yesterday, and I would love to be a full-time YouTuber. I really do mean this. And I love those days where I just get to play Minecraft and make content all day. However, even as someone that loves playing Minecraft and can play for hours and hours and hours, I think that there's actually a bit of a detriment to playing Minecraft for hours and hours and hours every single day, because when you overextend in anything, then it's going to pendulum swing you back into the opposite direction, in my personal opinion. And that is a difficult thing to always find when it comes down to balance in life. However, as someone that is playing Minecraft every single day, I still get a lot of fulfillment playing and enjoying it every single day because of the balance that I have. Minecraft is a beautiful thing that you get to decompress with after a long day of work or after a long week and that sort of thing. And whenever I get really deadbeat on a project, I know that the one thing I want to do is really see it come into fruition. I want to see the final product, and I want it to come together on whatever timeline that I have self-imposed in my brain. But the reality is that the more we allow for our Minecraft world to breathe and to enjoy the process of doing it, even if you get busy, I think that sometimes getting busy and not even being able to play Minecraft is actually like a really wonderful thing. And I think that a good example of it is that I have a good buddy and a member of our Discord, and a channel member too, named Vampy, Vampire VODs. And Vampy is an incredible Minecraft builder, an awesome creator, and has so many incredible things going on, and is a member of a couple of other SMPs themselves. However, although they would like to make more content, they are restricted by their internet connection. And for a couple weeks, when it came down to the internet and with weather and a bunch of different other precipitating factors, for them, they were unable to play Minecraft. And I remembered that they were really struggling with the fact that they weren't able to play Minecraft in the way that I would too. Because when we get away from the game, and it's been too long and you don't have the opportunity to actually play the game, then you usually want to play it even more. Or sometimes when you're, again, too deadbeat on one project and you just need to see it come and happen and come into fruition and all those sorts of things, then sometimes at the end of your day, you're not done with the thing that you had in the back of your mind because Minecraft takes such a long time, right? And then you're not as looking forward to doing the next thing. And whenever I have consistent free days, especially during the summer as a teacher, where I am only playing Minecraft, those are the times where I wake up the next day and I'm like, all I've done is played Minecraft, and like, I'm not even done with this project that I want. And the more that I continue to play, the more projects I have in my mind. And so now I just am only thinking about, how much more work I have to do instead of how much more work I get to do, or the chores or the tasks or, the gameplay that I look forward to. It makes it so that I lose the joy of Minecraft. And so the reason that I'm saying this is because I think that balance and taking breaks in Minecraft are important both in the micro and in the macro, and they give you more vitality within the game. If I had nothing to do but play Minecraft every single day, I do not think that I would enjoy the game as much, and I still would love to go full time. However, I do recognize for myself that in order to do that, I would also need to have other things going on in my life. I was in bed last night and I was thinking about the school kids that I teach every single day, and I am so thankful for the community that we've gotten over such a long period of time. But the reality is that I don't get to go out to lunch with you guys and sit and chit chat and that sort of thing, and that would be such a beautiful thing to be able to do. But I also have a large fulfillment part of my life where I'm an elementary school teacher and I have all these kids that look up to me and that I get to take care of and educate and help them grow into the best versions of themselves every single day. And as a result of that, when I have those days away from the kids, maybe it's a Saturday or maybe it's a Sunday or maybe it's even a summer day without the kids or even a sick day like yesterday, I love and enjoy the process of playing Minecraft and getting things done, and even having those, those nostalgic just video game days where you can just play whatever video game that you want and lose yourself in the process. And that is what it's all about for me, because again, balance and everything, including balance. However, at the same time, I know that if I, during the summer, or if I was to ever go full time making YouTube videos, I would need to do some other things. I would need to join a run club. I would need to join a hiking club. I would need to go and maybe meet someone at a coffee shop. I would need to go and call some people and ask them if they wanted to go and get a sandwich for lunch. And as a result of that, I would be able to play my bit of Minecraft, and then I would, and then I would have my own life and other things that would encourage for me to get back to the game. And even something small like that, having that human connection or switching up the pace of things or switching up your routine, can give you so much more motivation and vitality to come back to Minecraft, even in just a small sense, just having something to do for the morning or for the day. And one interesting thing that I ended up listening to from, I think, Skizzleman when he ended up going full time. And a huge congratulations to him is that every single person, every YouTuber, I think when they go full time, especially if they're like a gaming YouTuber, and I guess I'm being more specific to like the Minecraft space, most gaming YouTubers, when they, I put in even just playing a little bit of time every single day, but I love playing Minecraft. And as someone that is trying to go full time, I do sacrifice, I would say, in the way that I choose to, a lot of my time outside of work in order to get things done. Like there are many, many hours per week that I put into my YouTube channel, and you guys don't see all of that. Sometimes it's the thumbnails, sometimes it's coming up with ideas, oftentimes it's responding to comments and Discords, and even right now we're getting our second coaching client right now for the summer. And so even doing coaching calls and channel reviews and hopping on Zoom calls to talk with different creators and helping them grow their channels, or working on the cinematic library. There's so many different things that I spend my time outside of my normal 9 to 5 and on top of my second job doing. And I think that is something that I really enjoy doing. But most people, I think, they think, well, I do all of this. I spend, an extra 4 hours on top of my 8 hour or 9 hour workday making Minecraft content and playing. And they're like, oh, when I go full time, that just means that I'm going to have all of that time. I have the time that I usually spend on my side hustle because I'm so passionate about this. And then I also have the time during my 9 to 5 because Minecraft and YouTube has become my 9 to 5. Well, inevitably, pretty much everyone that ends up doing that realizes that they pretty much actually put in the same amount of time that they did before they went full time, which I think is kind of funny. And I've thought a lot about that over the last couple of years as I've been growing the YouTube channel and that sort of thing. And I think that a major reason for it is the reason that I'm explaining right now. Like if the only thing you're ever doing is playing Minecraft, then even if you love it as much as I love it, eventually you're going to kind of go into a chapter of your life where it just becomes more of a work and more of a have to than a get to. And as far as I'm concerned, I always want playing Minecraft for me to be a get to play Minecraft. I get to do that. And in order to do that, I also have to design my life in a way that everything that I can do or have the opportunity to do is a get to. And that's not possible for most people because most of our lives are things that we have to do as opposed to things that we get to do. But the more that you switch up the things that you do, the less monotony it comes with it. And the more you get to get excited about it, even if it's hard things. For me, I'm going to go to the gym after work or after I record this video. And that is going to be a great breath of fresh air where I move my body and I breathe and I open, kind of just wake up for the day and do all those different things, and getting away from just playing Minecraft where I could, sneak an extra hour maybe of playing Minecraft every single day. That would not help me. I need to take a miniature step away from the game. Or oftentimes when I'm playing on my Saturdays or my Sundays, or even yesterday with my day off being sick, I am the sort of person that I can play Minecraft for a couple hours in the morning, and then I have to get away from it and I have to go to the gym. And then after I go to the gym, I get excited about the next phase of playing Minecraft. And then I do that for a couple of hours. And then after that, I need to get away from it. I need another micro break. If I just continued to work on that project all day, then I would definitely just get burnt out with doing it, and I wouldn't want to do it, and I'd feel like it's more of a chore than anything. Where if I then go and take a hot tub, which I'm very lucky to be able to say that, and I do recognize that, and I've designed my life that way. I knew I wanted a place with a hot tub because I knew that on a day when I'd be working and grinding and sitting in front of the computer, I want to make sure that I can get outside and move my body. And then I want to also make sure that I can, do some stretching. If you're sitting in one area for a long period of time and just doing one thing, it's important to switch up the pace. And maybe you have a vacation with your family, or maybe you have a trip planned, or maybe you have something that you're doing with your friends, or maybe you have a second job over the weekends and you don't have the opportunity to play Minecraft all day. Well, maybe that's a good thing because it's, the different nuances and the things that we experience in life that we bring to the table and allow for us to enjoy and explore our Minecraft world in different ways. The different music that we've learned, our backgrounds with it, might give us a different nostalgic feeling when it comes down to the Minecraft music. I used to have a classical background when it comes down to music. And I think that, again, me having that background allows for me to appreciate and look forward to playing Minecraft more. And I would not be, I think, that exciting of a person, if I'm being honest, if all I ever did was play Minecraft, and I wouldn't enjoy it. And that's the important thing too. So breaks are part of the process. It is important. And you can still take breaks even if you're playing every single day. And I think that is the important thing that I want to mention. Like, since if I had 100 days in a row, if the only thing that I was doing was waking up and I was playing Minecraft, then I would not be as excited about what I'm doing right now. But instead, this is the only time window that I have today to play Minecraft. And as a result, I get to wake up in the morning and I get to make this video with you guys. And I also get to get excited for what the day has to come. We are going to have a kickball tournament at the end of the school day today. And it's kind of like an auction for the school sort of item where the kids could bid on playing kickball with their teacher. And it's going to be a rainy day today. And so I do have to gear up for that. But I think that, again, that balance in the micro sense makes me much more excited to get a bit more progress and even maybe do a live stream after I have work today. I get to do that as opposed to I have to do that. And then I also wanted to mention, because I am speaking to myself and for people that love playing Minecraft, but maybe just need like a day off. And I don't need a day off because I'm just really enjoying the process. And thank you guys for all of the support on the channel. It really has been incredible recently. We're getting close to 9,000 subscribers, and I think we have 8,930 as of the time of recording this. And this video will come up, or is being recorded, about 2 days early. So we'll have to see how close we are to 9,000 at that point in time. However, I do think that when it comes down to playing Minecraft, even if you're not the sort of person that's playing every single day and you don't feel like you have to play Minecraft every single day in order to get progress done, that's kind of the whole point of the series, I would say, just to show you guys even that 20 minutes worth of time. During this video, we have done some terraforming, and we have also completed the pathway design over towards the strip mine area, which is a huge thing. But one of my favorite things that I did in my life, I would say, is last year, and I've talked about this a little bit, I decided to be a religious pilgrim. And I missed Minecraft while I was doing it. And so it's a long story. But I was a pilgrim, and I decided to backpack throughout Spain doing the Camino de Santiago. And as a result of, being on a backpack, being a literal pilgrim and just staying in hostels and walking across the country every single day, like that was my activity. There was no video games. There was no electronics. I was in a hostel, and I was, again, walking across rural Spain and walking like 20 miles a day. And when I was in the middle of it, I remember really missing Minecraft. But at the funny point in time, right before I ended up going on the trip, I wanted to make sure that I had videos coming out for the entire month that I was gone. So during my teacher summer, I grinded my bum off to make sure that I had 4 videos coming out, doing like 4 weeks ahead of Minecraft episodes. And if you have ever made a YouTube or a Let's Play episode that is like centered on the build by itself, and you know how much it takes to do all the editing and get the cinematics and to even do the gameplay that makes the build for 4 weeks worth of time, being able to fit that in, I think I was able to get all of that done within like 4 episodes worth, within like maybe 7 days, maybe 10 days. And I was so ready to get away from the computer screen, and it was not necessarily the best thing for me. But one of the best things for me was completely stepping away from playing Minecraft. And it was almost a period of time where I was in Spain, and I was asking myself, like, am I going to come back to playing Minecraft when I'm done? For the first part, at the honeymoon phase, I think that I was so burnt out, actually, just from like overextending and only playing Minecraft, just having no lifing, like literally no lifing it. And I guess I felt that feeling of having no life, right? And so I got to Spain, and I was like, this is all of the life that's going on. Like, people are being like pilgrims and are exploring the world and meeting people all over the world and having these conversations with them and getting to know them. And here I am. All I've been doing is just playing Minecraft. And I think that I love playing Minecraft. So I'm not going to take back my I choose to do this with my time, and I was thinking about that in bed as well. But when it comes down to taking a break, it was exactly what I needed. Walking throughout Spain, seeing all the different architecture, seeing all the different landscapes, it gave me so much just joy as a human being to see how beautiful, the world is and how beautiful nature can be. But at the same point in time, it gave me so much more inspiration for when I did get back to the United States. And as soon as I could, I started playing, and I have probably built, I want to say this, I think this is true. I've probably built more in Minecraft in the last year since I did that, since doing it. And I had been playing Minecraft just 24/7 after. And at the time where I needed that break, and it is okay to take those breaks. And if you're thinking when you're away from the break, you're not sure of whether or not you're going to come back to Minecraft, well, that's okay, because that is what a break is for. It's all about perspective, and we all have different lives to live. And I was really thankful, honestly, that after all of my experiences, it just gave me even more vitality to come back and to play Minecraft. And I think it's that vitality has really stuck with me, I would say, for the last year or so. And who knows, now I'm going back into the teacher summer. And as we're talking about almost like a partial concern of mine, if I'm being honest, is having, is having too much ability to play Minecraft, I would say. And that's what a weird thing, be careful what you wish for, right? And so I'm wary of that. And I'm still, I'm actually super excited for the summer, because I think that so much is coming to the channel, and I have learned so much about, my own sort of process of playing Minecraft and what gives me vitality and what encourages me to come back and keep playing Minecraft. And so I really do think that that exists in the micro and the macro. Instead of being like, oh man, I'm not going to get this Minecraft project done, I think it's more important to be like, I can't wait for this hiking expedition that we have over the weekend, or I can't wait to go and play some pickleball with my friends this weekend, or maybe go play some soccer, or I have a match, or I have a comedy show. And then the next time you get back to doing that thing, even if you played Minecraft the morning of and you're like, oh, I usually play Minecraft on my weekend. For me, you guys know that I live stream pretty much every single Friday night. Well, guess what? I'm a single guy. If I had some cutie patootie, if some cute gal and I ended up getting to know each other, and she wanted to go out on Friday night, what do you guys think I would do? I 100% would say, yeah, I can't wait to go out, and let's have a good time. And I would have a great time, and then I'd be able to take that good energy and that balance and respite from playing Minecraft in the best way possible, and it would make me even more excited about doing it. And I think that that's really important. And maybe you even have different phases of your life and different priorities. Even from like a romantic sort of sense, I know that at some point in time, it will be fun to go on a bit more dates and that sort of thing. And again, I have a lot more time during the summer to do that. So maybe, especially for channel members, I'm sure that I'll keep you guys up to date with my dating situation. I kind of do that a bit more in the members exclusive videos and that sort of thing. But anyway, hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I really wanted to make sure that I mentioned this as someone that has been so dedicated. And again, we're almost 2 months playing every single day. And I usually play outside of playing Minecraft for the recording every day too, just because I love playing this game. So it's totally okay to take breaks. If I, and the last thing I'll say is that, if when eventually, and I don't want it to end at some certain point in time, if the streak ends and I have to go, for example, I have to go on vacation in a couple weeks or in about a month or two, and I'm going to be away for a week, and I'm going to try to, again, probably, have videos out for you guys so that we can continue the streak. But if the streak ends, although I'll be sad, I think that it'll be the universe showing me that it's okay to go and take a break. Once again, like I'll go back to my hometown and be on the water, and I'll be with my family, and I'll be celebrating my mom's birthday and the 4th of July here in the United States, which is a major American holiday. And then I'll get back and I'll be so excited. But it is the little moments in life that matter. And if you're able to use Minecraft in order to appreciate them, that is what it's all about here on this channel. But I think that you can't appreciate the moments in real life or in Minecraft without appreciating the little moments that are going on in your life too. So anyway, Hopefully you guys appreciated it. If you would like to become a channel member, we do have tons of exclusive videos pretty much every single week and early access to every single video. So consider becoming a slipper. But besides that, guys, it is once again Wednesday. It is time for me to get back to work. I'm so happy I'm feeling healthy. Potentially a stream tonight. We'll have to see what happens. But besides that, Marnie and I are thankful for you guys. I'm sending you the best energy. And if you would like to get a little bit more of my videos, I'll catch you over in the next one.
Would you ever like to start or grow a Minecraft YouTube channel? If the answer is yes, and you're in between 1 and 5,000 subscribers, I'd be happy to help you out. Consider taking a look at the link in the description below. But thank you so much for watching the video. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being here and taking a look at this video. I really do appreciate it.